Hello, this is Jahirul Amin, and in this video I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how we can use Alembic caching and the power of the AMD FirePro card to really push the amount of polys we can get into my viewport and have it running close to 25 frames per second, if not more. Okay, so I've just got this Scorpion here that's doing a little shuffle, and if I go to playback, we can get it going in real time. It hits that fine. I should point out that where I'm doing the screen recording, things are playing back around half the speed of what they can do. Okay, so although this is going at 25, if I just pop that on to play every frame free to see how much it can punch out, how quickly, it's sitting around 60 at the minute, 50, 60. It is going up to the hundreds without the screen recording, so just take that into consideration. So again, this is the low resolution geometry. If I pop on the skins geometry, again with the screen recording it's running at around 15. On its own it can go around 30 easy. It was hitting on the test I did earlier. So what I want to do is I want to take this geometry, which is at around 100 polys, 100,000 polys, and I want to take this out as an Alembic cache file and then bring it back in to see how fast we can get it running. So I'm just going to go pipeline cache, Alembic cache, export selection, time sliders fine, and I'll just call this Scorpion walk, and I'll just let that play through. Okay, so I'll pop back in a minute or two when that's done, and we'll take that into a new scene and see how far we can push it. Okay, so that's given me my Alembic file, so I'm just going to open a new scene and bring this Alembic file in. So GPU cache, and I want this walk. Okay, so there's the Scorpion. Okay, again, so that's that 100,000 poly geometry. Running on its own. Again, it is on play every frame, and we can see it's hitting 1500 easy pretty much. And again, that's screen recording. So without that, it was hitting 2,000, 2,500, pretty easy frames per second for 100,000 poly geometry, which is pretty extreme. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to just duplicate this to see how many we can get. And keep it running, or get it to around 25 frames per second. So that's, again, we're still around, over 25. We're hitting 70s, 80s easy. Oops. Let's get a little army of Scorpions. Okay, so now we're hitting around 25, 26. And this is, let's just check how many we've got in here so far. We have around 63, all at 100,000 each. So pretty heavy. And it's at running that, pretty much just fine. Again, you can tell sometimes it's going beyond 25, it's going into the 30s. So let's just create a few more. Oops, don't want them going there. So here they all go. And again, we're still hitting 20s, 25s pretty easily. 26 there. And that is, again, that's 95 Scorpions going at around 20-25 frames per second, pretty easily with the screen recording happening. If I bring up this image, this is one I did earlier, and again I had without the screen recording, I had 160 Scorpions all at 100,000 polys each, running at 26 frames per second. I just did a print screen to grab this. At a constant rate, it was going at around 26-25 frames per second. So hopefully that will demonstrate how, with the combination of the AMD graphics card and Alembic, you can really crank up the density of your scenes geometry wise, and have it play back at a very reasonable, if not real-time playback speed. Okay.